Friends, welcome to our English YouTube channel. Today in this episode, we are going to talk about the recent controversy around Rahul Gandhi's statement which he gave in 2019 in Karnataka. In that statement, he said, Nirav Modi, Sushil Modi, and people like Mehul Choksi, why many of the Modis are thieves. Now, a bit later, another Modi from Gujarat, he filed a case against him for defamation. And that case had also a complicated trajectory. Initially, when the complainant asked the court that Rahul Gandhi should be present on every hearing, court refused to give that. So the complainant withheld that. He asked for postponement. It's very unusual that the complainant asked for postponement of the case. Then anyway, after that, judge was changed, and in a hurry, in last couple of months, the case was taken up. In a very lightning speed, the judgment was given, and the maximum punishment of 2 years for defamation was given to Rahul Gandhi. Now, taking advantage of this, the Lok Sabha Secretariat, bypassing the procedure of having President's consent, immediately issued an order of suspending Rahul Gandhi's membership from Lok Sabha and also asked him to vacate his bungalow. At the same time, BJP is going hammer and tongs, saying that Rahul Gandhi has insulted OBCs. Now, first thing is very clear that Rahul Gandhi has not insulted Modis. He has just said that some thieves are Modis. So that doesn't mean that he's calling every thief, every Modi a thief. Now, even legal experts say that unless it affects the individual, the defamation case is not upheld. And in this case, the individual was not targeted personally. So there seems to be a complicated logic, some plan through which the case was taken up in a hurry. His membership was suspended in a hurry, and he has been asked to vacate his bungalow in the hurry. At the same time, the propaganda that he has insulted OBCs is very ridiculous. All Modis are not OBCs, particularly Nirav Modi, Sushil Modi, they don't belong to OBC category at all. So this is itself a very ridiculous thing, because Modi is a sort of a professional name for a trader. To see that all traders are other backward castes is itself wrong, and that is there in the census also. So there seems to have been a very particular design behind trying to defame Rahul Gandhi in the name of OBCs. Now, as such, the earlier also in 2014, before 2014 elections, Mani Shankar Iyer called Narendra Modi's level of politics as niche. Now, niche is a Hindi word which means low level. Taking advantage of this, Narendra Modi, BJP, said that Congress, Mani Shankar Iyer, have defamed the low caste OBC. So this again, they got a weapon before 2014 election to go saying that Congress is insulting OBCs. Now this is very funny, because as such, if we see the trajectory, it is BJP which has been constantly undermining the rights and the due affirmative action of OBCs. Before coming to that, let me point out, Rajasthan's Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot said that Congress has made me Chief Minister thrice and I am a OBC. On similar vein, Jairam Ramesh also pointed out that during UPA regime, affirmative actions were taken for OBCs. Now, what is the other side of the story? Other side of the story is that starting from RSS ideologues, Golwalkar, and then later Deen Dayal Upadhyay, they have always upheld the Varna caste system. And in decade of 1980s, when there was a lot of opposition to OBC reservation, OBC affirmative action, and SC reservations, Gujarat witnessed anti-Dalit riots in 1980s, anti-OBC riots in 1985. After that, North India witnessed a lot of Rath Yatras opposing this actions support for OBCs. And in the light of this, VP Singh, taking this into consideration and many other factors, also he was forced by rivalry with Devilal also to come up with something. He implemented Mandal Commission in 1990. Now, this was welcomed by large sections of society, but upper caste, who were mainly behind BJP, they rallied around BJP. While for electoral reasons, BJP could not say that they opposed Mandal Commission, but in practice, this bypassed the issue by starting Rath Yatra. And this Rath Yatra polarized the community, led to the demolition of Babri Mosque, and BJP, which till that time was having electoral support of 7%, went on to have the electoral support of 21%. And in 1996, it came to the position of forming the government under Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So this is one side as to how by bypassing, by creating another pole to Mandal Commission, they came to power, they increased their electoral strength. Secondly, if we see that this recently they introduced economical weaker sections, 10% of reservation for that. That also weakens OBC reservation, because the criterion which they have kept in that, they are such that affluent upper caste can come in that, thereby the position of reservation of Dalits and OBC becomes weaker further. And lastly, in educational institutions where there is a possibility of OBCs getting a good response, there also policies have been taken whereby these are abolished gradually. Now, RSS, BJP have a very double-pronged attack as far as OBCs are concerned. Wherever they get a chance, they try to undermine the OBCs' rights, as witnessed by their opposition to population census, caste census, which would give us the true picture of the status of different communities. They oppose that. And on the other side, they have undertaken policies earlier also which oppose, like starting from Mandal, which oppose this. At the second time, on the other hand, in a very contrary way, they also try to win over these communities for electoral gains. So they have started Samajik Samrasta Manch, they have started other things by saying that this caste system is because of Muslims who invaded India, which is totally wrong, because the mention of this Varna caste is there right from 2nd century in our books, while the Muslims came from 8th century and 11th century. So attributing an internal problem to Muslims itself is a very clever strategy. On second hand, they try to co-opt them by social engineering, by doing charity work, by trying to be patronizing to some sections of society, by bringing up some of the icons of Dalits, OBCs, and trying to give them a upper caste color, and through this mechanism they try to win over OBCs also. So as we are seeing, actually it is not Rahul Gandhi who has insulted OBCs, it is RSS BJP who has been trying to undermine the much needed affirmative action for OBCs, and this has to be kept in mind while thinking as to what is the real truth behind the present propaganda against Rahul Gandhi, against Congress. And it is because of those elements who deeply are opposed to any affirmative action for weaker sections of society, who call for Hindu unity without trying to uplift the conditions of lower caste, OBC, without trying to talk about annihilation of caste, which is very much needed. Friends, I hope you like this video, you subscribe to our channel, and do forward this video to your friends and relatives. Thank you very much.